Hi everyone, welcome into SQ World. Today in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to write unit test. A unit test is a way of testing a small piece of code, usually a code function or method, to make sure it works as expected. It helps developers catch errors early, keep the code reliable, and make future changes with confidence. Now, let's see step by step how we can write and run unit test. So let's begin. Create a new Python file. Right click on src. You can create a new directory. Right click on project folder and then click on directory. Same as well, you can create a test directory. Just click on project and then click on directory and then enter the name of the directory. Now right click on src new and then click on Python file. Enter file name here cal and then click on Python file. This is the source code file. First define a function name. Define function def add a comma b. This is a function name add and it takes two inputs a and b. Now return the result of adding a and b. Return a plus b. This is function for adding two numbers which is a and b. Let's add another function def divide a comma b. This function named divide and it takes two inputs a and b. Now check if b is 0 to avoid division by 0 error. Add here if b equal to 0. This is for checking b is equal to 0. If b is 0, stop and show an error. Now return here, return 0 division error. If b is equal to 0, then return 0 division error cannot divide by 0. If b is 0, stop and show an error. Otherwise, return the result of dividing a by b. Here enter res 0 division error and then return a divided by b. This is source code file. Now add new file for writing unit test. Right click on test directory new and then click on Python file. Enter file name test underscore calculator and then click on Python file. Now we have total two files. Here we write these two functions add and divide. This is source code file and here we will write unit test. Next thing we need to do here, first import the PyTest library which is used for testing. Import PyTest and then import the add and divide function from this file. Here two function add and divide. Now call this two function from src folder and then this file dot calculator, import, add, comma, divide these two function, and then define a test function here, def test underscore add underscore numbers. This function define adding two numbers a and b. A comma b is equal to 2 comma 3. This is used for prepare test data. A is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. Now call the add function with a and b. Result is equal to add a comma b and then assert. Define here assert result is equal to 5. We are expecting that 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. This is assertion. Now define a new function here for test divide by 0. As you can view here, we have two functions. Divide, if b is equal to 0, then 0 division error cannot divide by 0. Def test underscore divide underscore by 0. Now tells the PyTest expect a 0 division by error. So here ends with PyTest dot resist and then enter here 0 division error. In this file we define resist 0 division error cannot divide by 0. Here we define all divide 5 and 0 divide 5 comma 0. You can view here a 5 and b 0. Format this file and now we can run the test. So right click here for running the test, right click on this test file and then click on run Python test. As you can view here, to passed and add numbers passed and test divide by 0. Let's change the value here 6. Now the test case will be failed because expected result is equal to 5. A plus b. A is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. And we are expecting that result is equal 6. In this scenario, test case will be failed because expected and actual result are not equal. Right click here and then click on run Python test. Test add numbers 5 not equal to 6, expected 6 but the actual is 5. Now test case has been failed. Let's change again here, right click here and then click on run Python test. Both test case has been passed. So that's all for today session on writing unit test. I hope you know how to write a unit test. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to SK World for more tutorials on testing, automation and QA concept. Keep practicing and see you in the next video.